It's as deep as it can go already. Don't keep going. A taking woman gets stuck under the bed. She pushes her backside up in the air, and a strong deliver man comes to the rescue. He tears off her thong and starts going wild. My name was Lola Brown, and I was a woman who still felt lonely despite being married. I had seductive, alluring features, as well as a bouncy chest with a cup size of 36F. My legs were long and fair. I had been dancing for years, so I could move as fluidly as water. I could captivate with a single glance and a smile. My husband, Carl Hagler, was entranced with my body. He always complimented me on my exquisite beauty. After we got married, I focused all my attention on Carl. He was 3 years younger than me and was a wealthy heir. He is tough as nails, yet his draw is as fast as any Wild West cowboys for 3 whole months. Not once did he give me an exhilarating time. I had a racy dream the other day. My entire body felt as if it were burning, and my limbs ached and felt drained of strength. When I woke up, I still felt dissatisfied, so I found a toy to entertain myself. My eyes rolled into the back of my head with pleasure, but the toy fell underneath the bed. My enjoyment was cut off abruptly, and I felt as if I was being driven mad with desire. I yearned for it to continue vibrating. I quickly rolled out of bed before getting on my hands and knees, sticking my butt in the air. I wanted to retrieve the toy from under the bed. However, while I was backing out, I suddenly felt pain in my chest. I was stuck under the bed. There was a sudden, urgent knocking on the door. "Are you home, Miss Brown? I'm here to make a delivery." It was a very husky voice, but I was stuck under the bed. How could I go and open the door? I couldn't help thinking about the deliver man's strong, burly figure. My limbs began trembling uncontrollably, and I felt a strange thrill run through me. The deliver man's name was Stan Horton, and he was so huge that he resembled a bear. He was almost 7 feet tall and covered with muscle. He also had a big package. I figured Stan could pull me out as if it were nothing. He would just have to exert some strength on my smooth, slippery body. I was sure that I would enjoy it immensely. I clenched and unclenched my butt cheeks, feeling as if I was about to get a cramp. Ask Stan, the password to the digital door lock is 654,780. Put the package inside. I need your help. Half a minute later, I finally heard the sound of the door unlocking, and my heart began thumping madly. "Miss Brown, I've placed your new purchase on the cabinet. Packaging was a little dirty, so I tore it open for you. Where are you?" Oh dear. Package was a flesh-colored, very realistic adult massage device. I had been planning on using it on myself. Since Stan had been kind enough to help me open the package, he must have seen what it was. How mortifying. The sound of footsteps became clearer, and Stan reached the bedroom. When he saw me lying on my front on the ice-cold floor with my gorgeous body stuck, he could not help but gulp. "Stan, hurry up and rescue me." The only thing I could do was wiggle my butt, looking like a female dog in heat as I begged him for help. Stan was suddenly on all fours in front of me. His rough, dark hands pulled forcefully at the edge of the bed as the veins on his arms bulged. However, the bed refused to budge. I suddenly recalled that it was a custom-made bed that was bolted to the floor. "You can't move the bed. You'll have to pull me out." Stan looked slyly at my bosom. "No, your bosom is too big. You're stuck too tightly. You must be at least a size 36F. It's huge. It'll only be possible to get you out of there if you take off your clothes." Oh, and no, I instinctively refused. It would be too embarrassing to take off my clothes. However, Stan's large, rough hands reached right under the bed and into the collar of my nightdress. My bosom trembled under my lacy bra as I began breathing heavily. The presence of his hand made the space even more cramped, and I felt as if my bosom was being twisted out of shape.